We don't promote positive and ownership of your company. I'm making it cool to be smart.
Let's make a point right now. The brothers that's agreed to everything that you actually agreed to. I'm gonna be hot. No, listen. Even put me on a deep. Because he got me on DJ. He can't do this shit. He ain't got no say. No, I ain't got no respect for him. I love you. He with me though. I love you though. You should be disrespectful already, but you doing it for me though. Turn the cameras out.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. It's cool to be smart. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about FYB J Mane getting confronted by the OBLOCK members by trying to push the peace. Let's talk about it. So, FYB J Mane, who, you know, he been on the whole peace pushing narrative for a while now. That's been something that he been doing. I definitely respect him for that. You know, in the city of Chicago, where it's a lot of gun violence and there's a lot of unaliving going on, FYB J Mane has taken it upon himself to change the narrative to make it more positive. And a lot of people be like, well, if you was like that, why would you do it on camera? It's a multitude of different reasons. Okay, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but it's a multitude of different reasons why he would do it on camera, right? I mean, it needs to be a big impact. It needs to be seen. You know what I'm saying? These things need to be seen. So FYB J Mane, he went to OBLOCK to push you know, peace. You know what I'm saying? He wanted a peace treaty with OBLOCK. A lot of blood been shed between the two different hoods, between King Von Hood and FBG Duck, and you know, all them guys, they've been beefing and warring for a really long time. It's been bloodshed on both sides. It's been losses on both sides. You know, so you got to understand the type of tension that come with something like that. The type of tension that come with bloodshed. FYB J Mane, once again, he been an advocate for, you know, pushing peace, wanting to heal the community. So he was escorted in there and protected by some OBLOCK members, right? They were able to facilitate his safety and get him to be able to have a pass on OBLOCK. You know what I'm saying? So he can show the youth, like, man, it's cool to be peaceful with your brother. It's cool to be peaceful, you know what I mean, with your brother. You know what I mean? Like, this is all this op stuff is gotten out of control, and we all really need to be one. I respect what he doing. I'm gonna just be real. They put a lot online. I respect what he doing, right? So J Mane, I saw in the interview, he called him an OBLOCkian. Say, look how the OBLOCkians was looking. So an OBLOCkian by the name of E-Dog confronted J Mane. He felt like he was clout chasing, right? He felt like he was clout chasing on the moment, and that's why he pressed him and was telling him to get up out of there and he slap him. You know what I mean? And I really don't, because he felt like these were his words. I'm paraphrasing. I seen him in another interview. He was saying if it was really real, he would have just came to him. You know, E-Dog was saying that, like, he just would have just came to me. He could have just came to me, and we could have did this off camera, and we could have talked off camera. You know what I mean? If you was really serious about it, we didn't have to make it a viral moment, or we didn't have to put it on camera. See, I disagree with that. I disagree with E-Dog's way of thinking. I think it did need to be seen. I think it did need to be shown. I think those type of moments definitely need to be visible, especially in areas like Chicago. I definitely think that. So what he think is clout chasing, I don't necessarily. I think clout comes as a byproduct of him doing the right thing, right? Like FYB J Mane, all of them Chicago guys, them Chirac guys, they tell a story, and it's full of just unaliving and killing and drilling. That's all you heard. That's all they talk about. It's drilling. This one was a driller. This one was a driller. This one was a driller. Right? Like, he's on a different narrative now, and you can hear when you hear him talk. He talking on a whole different narrative. You know what I mean? You can tell he understand that he walking his path, you know what I mean, and he's walking his divine path. And salute to FYB J Mane. So I definitely believe, number one, it needed to be seen because it needs to be seen. That does need to be a viral moment. It needs to be a viral moment that FYB J Mane is on O Block pushing peace. We just saw Dirk get indicted. Okay, we just saw Dirk get indicted by the feds on murder for hire charges. Come on, bro. Y'all, you mad at this man for pushing peace on camera? I mean, come on, man. I definitely understand what he doing, man. Salute to FYB J Mane, bro. Going to O Block, pushing peace, bro. Salute to you. You know what I mean? And it's all love for you, bro. So you keep doing your thing. But I definitely agree with the reason. I definitely agree with that needed to be caught on camera. Also, just for safety measures. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be much more unwilling to unalive somebody and you know it's being recorded. Cause trust me, that is real murder beef that they be having with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't no play beef. That ain't no beef you joke around on. That ain't no nothing you take lightly. That's real unaliving beef that they got going on over there on O Block. You know what I'm saying? This is real murder beef. So they, you know, he smart to put that on camera. You know what I'm saying? For that purpose also as well, bro. Like, you ain't gonna do me like that on camera. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much just throwing your life away. Even though I know he was still nervous. You know what I mean? But he escorted by some reputable members over there. And he got it on camera. You know what I'm saying? And he clearly trying to push peace. And yes, that did need to be a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I like that J Mane did, he just walked away, man. Buddy was barking. You could tell he was going to be hostile. You could tell he was on a different type of time. I respect how J Mane, this how you can tell he operating at a different level of peace. He operating at a different level of oneness, of stillness. You know what I'm saying? A different level of purpose. You could tell it didn't affect him at all. You know what I mean? Like, emotionally, where he got high-headed or nothing. He just walked away. Like, you know what? That's fine. He was the bigger man and just walked away. I really salute that, man. That really, I mean, man, you illustrated peace on the highest scale. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's illustrating peace on the highest scale. I went to O Block, you know what I mean, pushing peace. Guys got loud. They was, you know, trying to, however that could have went, and I walked away. I'm demonstrating peace in every way. I'm demonstrating peace in every way. That's how much he want to push peace, and that's how much he want to heal Chicago, and I'm all here for it. You know what I mean? But I can't understand both sides, right? Like I said, it's been a lot of members lost on both sides. So I can understand both sides. Can I understand the E-Dog and why he feel the way that he feel? I can understand it, right? It's a lot of pain behind the words that he's saying. There's a lot of pain behind that. But we got to be able to mend that in order to get that peace narrative, in order to push that peace. You know what I mean? So it's going to take more conversations. It's going to take more than just that one time him going over there. It'll take, if he just constantly keep chipping at it and do his part, FYB J Mane can make a lot of change, bro. Because eventually everybody gonna jump on board. You know what I'm saying? Let Sosa and them start jumping on board with pushing peace. Dirk was doing it. I don't know if that was behind the Fed case or not, now that we know what's really going on. But, you know, let Dirk get out and him jump on pushing peace. Let them all start pushing peace. And you'll see, see if it don't make a change. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's the guy who's being there. Big favor, big abundance. It's cool to be smart. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. It's the guy who's being there. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.